How is everybody today?
Tired.
Yeah. We started the relationship lab last class, right?
That is correct.
Did everybody get through the chromatography part?
No, we didn't.
Okay. So, for test 4, paper chromatography, we have these chromatography papers.
Yes.
You gotta use pencil for this. If you use pen, it will screw up the test.
Okay.
Draw a line across 2 centimeters up. You're gonna take your sample bottles here.
Yes.
And you're going to put a dot of solution for each one on the paper right under
Can we
the letter.
sniff it?
So this is Y. I'm going to put that kind of under where Y is.
Are we allowed to sniff or drink the solution?
What did you?
If you could sniff or drink the solution, I'm sure you can guess the answer.
Yes.
If you want to have a second hold in place drill today, that'd be a great choice.
What is that all about?
Don't know.
Medical.
Ambulance out front of the school.
That's, yeah, they do it so the kid doesn't feel embarrassed.
Every day.
My last
I had-
3 people got stuck in the
I don't go
girls'
to the
bathroom.
So
I've hold in place before because I had to get picked up by an ambulance.
literally,
That
I
was
had the worst
fun.
experience during that freaking thing.
Okay, can I get through this and then we
Yes,
can talk
and then
about the
I'll
hold in place drill?
Yeah.
So, you're going to take these cups with the rounded bottom.
Whoa.
You're going to put water in it so the water doesn't quite come up above the rounded bottom.
Yeah.
This should be poking out of your water. You're going to put your sample in the water so that it's just at the edge.
Whoa.
It'll take about 10 minutes for this to run.
Okay.
While that's running, you should be doing test 5.
It's in our packet, right?
It's in your lab book, yes.
Thought so.
Any questions? Okay, go ahead, and Abby, you can tell us all about your
Okay,
experience.
so every day in Global, I leave to go to the bathroom, which I don't go to the bathroom. Which, I mean, like, apparently Brady said that everyone knows that. I guess it's not a secret anymore.
Yeah.
But anyways, I was in the band room because like one of the kids in there who
Bathroom?
Which one is it?
I don't take band, but one of the kids who like
That makes it even more confusing.
It does. And
I actually want to hear
you've heard stories from me and I'm
okay,
confused.
I'm actually not in band, but one of the kids who eats lunch in the band room, he's like gives me like a lot of advice like all the time. He's like my therapist, so I always go down there because I have to tell him about my life.
Yeah.
Because, why not? And so that's what I do every day. And so anyways, I got down there and then 2 minutes when I was down there, they put the freaking thing on the 3rd floor, and my class is on the 3rd floor, but the band room is on the 2nd floor. So I was screwed. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Now she's obviously going to know that I don't go to the bathroom. So then I just had to stay there. And then I was freaking out, and apparently Miss Wolkenberg was like getting so mad at me.
She wasn't mad. She was like trying to get everybody to text you to come back.
Yeah.
Except there's a hole in place, bro. You're not supposed to leave where you
Even
are.
if you are in the bathroom, you can't come out.
Yeah, I had 3 people in my last class that were literally stuck in the girls' bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like,
You would have been
what to
fine.
do. So then the band teacher who was in it, she was like, okay, I'll just like email your teacher and tell her where you are at least so she knows.
Uh-huh.
But then I went back to class afterward, after like they had dismissed us, and she wasn't in there. So I was like, okay, thank God I won't have to like confront her.
You
So
turn
I
around
literally
and she's
ran in
there.
I grabbed my backpack and I grabbed my Chromebook and I literally sprinted down the hall and ran out. Because I didn't want to have to be like, yeah, I don't go to the bathroom every single day. Even though I'm sure she already knows. Because every time she's always like, why do you take so long in the bathroom? Well, that's why.
My what was it? Mrs. Messina.
That was my
my
traumatic experience. But, like, I have
All right, so let's get going on the chromatography.
in my class during the hold-in place, we were like, it was probably like an ambulance or blah 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 because we're trying to deduce why. And I'm like, either something's going on with special ed and they need a moment of privacy, or someone got hurt because. And so now the whole class, instead of being like, okay, sure, or sympathetic about it, we're all like, we want to eat lunch. We were all so mad. I'm like, why are we like this? But it was kind of funny seeing like how like we're supposed to be sympathetic, but everyone's like, we don't care.
See, my first thought was they brought the drug dogs in and were checking lockers on the
Oh,
third
that's
floor.
another one. Yeah.
But like the thing is, no one uses the lockers. So like,
That's true.
But
Actually, this year,
that's even more of a reason people could hide stuff in it though, because no one's using them.
yeah, I don't know where my locker is. I can tell you.
If the drug dog actually smells something in your backpack, they have the right to go through it. I've learned.
yes, in fact, any kind of suspicion, they have the right to go through it.
Mhm.
Yes.
The only use for a locker would be to use your winter coat. So this year I just didn't wear a winter coat. 'Cause
I just wore the giant Snuggie everywhere, but you were all very aware of that.
Yeah.
What do we do for 6 and 7?
Okay, for seven is easy. You have in there, it gives you a list, like a DNA sequence.
Uh
It's
huh.
on page 27.
Test for
I think.
enzyme M.
Keep going. Page 28.
We did the
Down there
paper.
at the bottom. You have to turn that into RNA and then use the code chart to make amino acids.
Okay, so how do I do this test?
And then I just
Did you read the directions?
No, but I will now.
And then I just wrote down the differences.
What you do is you write down how many different.
What page are the directions on? Sorry, what page are the directions on again?
26, I think.
Okay.
Are we supposed to finish this today?
Then you
Oh.
also. We'll get through most of it today.
Woo! That's
We'll
not
have some
helpful.
time on Monday as well.
I
Is there a specific order that I'm supposed to do this in?
okay.
Well, as long as you do 1, 2, and 3 before you do 4, 5, 6, and 7, you're fine.
I forgot a pencil again.
No.
I don't know how I forgot.
You have a pen.
Wear safety goggles while performing this activity. Do we have safety goggles?
Yeah, but they're in the cabinet. I don't have a key for, so don't worry about it.
So we're not wearing safety goggles, even though we should.
Okay, first off, we have to put that in every lab.
Yeah, they made us wear goggles when we were using food coloring in 7th grade.
Oh, in case you dye your eyeball purple.
That's because you're 7th graders.
That's honestly, if
7th
you
graders are basically pod people.
7th grade in science we made ice cream. That was so fun.
dude, I
We
miss
also made
7th
cheese
grade.
Out of aged milk. Thank you. It was really gross.
Yeah, that
Oh, so would your teacher have like something left in her refrigerator and decide to make it into a science experiment?
Probably.
Brady, I think we were in
I wouldn't put it past anyone in that school.
I think don't do science.
Mr.
I had
Encina one
7 and
day.
8 for-
Miss Smith's gonna be here at the high school next
I know,
year.
I love her.
Oh,
so
really?
Yep.
much. She emailed me and told me that she was gonna
Mrs.
be-
Smith
I love her so
or
much.
Miss Smith.
She was the newer science teacher in middle school.
That's cool.
She's literally
I heard about her, but I haven't. I've heard she's cool.
It's Mr. Smith's daughter.
Oh, see,
He's retiring and she's moving into his room.
as like an art teacher.
That's a shame that they
Hold on,
have
or
to
earth
do
teacher.
Science.
Okay, never mind. I'm thinking of someone else then.
What did they do with the earth science hallway? Because like Mr. Smith's room last year was like that's how it was like since like when he got there.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Oh!
to do with that.
Just got it. I thought we were still talking about the middle school. See.
That's honestly a disgrace.
She was at the middle school. She taught
Okay,
her.
now I'm catching up.
Like
Sorry.
that classroom like was around for so long.
I
I've been in this
know.
classroom for 45 years. And
Mr. Smith was
He started
amazing.
teaching here 2 years before I was born.
Really?
Before you were born?
Yeah.
He's so cool.
I go in there
Dude, he's
before-
so sweet too.
I go in there with my
That's what I said too when I found that out.
You know what happened? He literally had this whole thing where he got us to all pour cups of water on him and we would watch it evaporate and we didn't really have to do anything for the class. He was awesome.
Mr.
He's
Smith
so
reminds
nice.
me of my dad.
He's a yeah.
It was like having my dad as a teacher.
Yeah. Oh man.
He let
I
me
used
to
to
go to
sit in
Miss
his
Smith's
class.
room every single day.
Well, I guess you know where you'll be going to the bathroom next year.
In Mr. Smith's room.
I know because the kid that I usually go see, he's gonna be graduating, so I'm like, oh, I gotta tell him my problems too. So now I'm gonna have to go to Miss Smith.
I'd say you could do it for me, but like I have the attention span of like what do you have think
No
of something?
offense, E, but I don't think anyone would be too trusting of your advice.
They give me secrets because I forget them.
But you like
Because it goes one ear and right up the other.
You had like 4 of. You could make corrections for it and get your grade right back up to 100.
Yeah, she
Nice.
was
Still
bad.
managed to get an 85 in that class. Yeah.
It only stunk for me because I got a 63. Isn't that so crazy?
I
I got
got-
a 63 on both midterms, 2 years in a row for science.
I got a 69 and a
Do y'all remember your scores?
Yeah, maybe 63 is just my lucky number or unlucky.
I either get
If it was lucky, it might be a little over 65.
I often get 79s and then or to 80 or 80s, like if I do good.
Does A go
It should be
Because we expect you to know more than half the material.
It should be
That's
six.
the mistake.
65 is a weird number.
It's a really weird number.
I love it because
No,
it,
you know
it
what
looks
It's the
aesthetically
closest round-
pleasing.
like roundish number to 2/3. 2/3 is 66.67.
I guess.
67 is an even weirder number, so 65
You know what?
works.
You know what pisses
I get
me off?
67
That
sometimes.
I'm failing
That's probably not
class right now by like 2%. Like and I'm gonna fail it at the end of the year by 2%. They
So
would
that's
think
why
it-
you want to drop it to 60.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind.
it's just
And
annoying.
now the truth comes out.
Whoa!
Clarify.
Thank God that it's Spanish though. It doesn't even matter this year.
I heard if you fail Spanish 2 years in a row, they don't make you learn it because you're too stupid for it. So I'm not gonna have to take it next year.
Anymore. Like yesterday, I did like.
So,
nothing.
did the weather get nice somewhere around November?
Mr. Huseman, you don't have to expose me.
Too
You're
late.
taking care of that all on your
Yeah.
own today.
I'm usually the one doing that to myself.
Yep.
B goes to C.
Yep.
Ugh.
A goes to
Hold
U.
on. So what am I
And she
doing?
goes to
All I read is that we needed safety goggles. It's,
Yeah.
it's not practical. This. Blah
Brady already has data.
blah blah blah.
Photography.
Test the plan. Extract
What was
plan.
the
The one thought scoop.
Oh, yeah,
Indicate
I
power.
did that.
Okay.
What class was that? 6?
I don't have a
7.
bin.
That was 7?
No, it was 5.
Oh, what test was the chromatography? Was 4.
Oh.
5 was enzyme M, where you saw if it fizzed or not.
Oh, yeah. And then what
Oh,
was
bless
6?
me.
6 we haven't done yet.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, I burped.
Okay, but
Okay.
We're doing 7.
Okay, let's see here.
For some reason in the chart, you put the data for 7 before 6.
We get white powder. Nice.
Don't ask me why.
Ooh, it fizzes.
What do we do for 6?
6, you need these.
It fizzes.
Well, first thing we do for 6 is move E's giant binder. Oh crap!
how is that not exploded?
It's fairly close, actually, if you can see.
Lovely.
Oh my gosh, the UV index is literally 8. I'm not going with 10 more.
Look at that. I can work out with
See,
this.
most people hear the UV index is 8. They want to put on sunscreen so they don't get cancer.
I can't all
Yeah,
day. I
yeah.
didn't want any sunscreen.
I want to go tan.
Like, look at
Yeah.
my hands, like, burnt so bad. But it's okay. It's all worth it. It'll-
It's even funnier because I got when my family goes out in like really sunny and hot days, because of my my whole like my father's side, I got most of the Portuguese genetics for like I don't even know, but like I every time I walk out into like really sunny place, I can come back in like maybe an hour, and I look like Hispanic. Like I am no longer pale. So I try not to go outside because I had a lady in Florida start talking Spanish to me and I was failing Spanish and I panicked. So, whoa.
Is that it?
These envelopes contain the colored paper strips.
Colored paper strips. That's amazing.
Yes, Emily.
Repeat the tray. Is this the tray that they want to do? They say put it on.
The well tray.
Okay. No.
Wait, Mr. Eason? So for this, is this for amino acids or?
Yeah, this. So you're taking. You made the iron. Now you use the chart. You look up GUG on here.
So
Pete,
what is
the-
this line then?
I didn't
That's
even know what
for
the
this.
test is.
No, that's literally. what you put
Where's
where
the
you look up
enzyme?
GUG. So on
Indicator power, powder,
Oh, wait, but is this
indicator powder. Where's the
Yes.
enzyme M? Enzyme M.
Oh.
Where is the enzyme M or whatever?
There's two of them right there.
Oh, well, they both say indicator powder.
Yeah, it's the indicator for enzyme M.
That's the only one we put in?
Just use this. You only need a little bit of this.
Okay. You said we can't sniff it, right?
One of each color, yes. There's 4 colors.
Huh.
Is there easy?
Eh.
You're ready to read that.
Okay, thank you. So, what is it? So what character is C? C, A, G. Oh. So C and G always pair.
Okay, like all jokes aside, like I'm not gonna do it, but I'm actually curious what would happen if you sniffed this.
There's no T's in the alphabet.
Probably nothing good.
It probably turned green.
I turned green. Oh, well,
That
actually,
makes me want to do it.
can I? No, I'm kidding.
And then once
Add
you get those
5
three
drop.
colors,
Okay,
you get that. Remember that thing?
where's the thingy?
So don't expose me to
Maybe you were in Florida.
please.
Oh, here we go.
do?
I don't even know where Mrs. Wolkenberg is these days.
Okay.
So for these trips, you can look
Had-
at the sequence CCG.
Miss Wolkenberg was my she loved me.
Miss Wolkenberg won't
Then you're
play,
gonna
she'll just
cut
start
between
saying,
C and the G.
no.
Yeah.
Only if there's a CCG.
She's funny though.
That's exactly
Once you
what
get
I
all
was
those
gonna
cuts
say.
through the
What was it? I was her favorite student.
I'm gonna have to.
So
say
now
Yeah.
does it? So we just put 5 drops.
You can use 2.
Okay.
What are
Oh,
we
it's all
doing?
over.
Two?
This is why I wore gloves last time.
No, because I told
Finally-
Brady, I was like, don't expose me to this Wolkenberg. And then he was impersonating how she's
And it
going
was
to
a
say no to
perfect
me going to the bathroom now. Mr. Gieselman, you better not say anything either.
It's not my problem. I can care less what you're doing in social studies. As long as it's not copying somebody else's science work.
It's really dumb though, because she gives us like 20
I
minutes of work
died
and
in
we
my
get
hand.
an hour.
Yeah, and then we
So
have
we just sit
nothing
there
to
for
do.
40
Oh, you have fifth set?
Yeah. And
So,
she
like,
gives us,
who cares?
no work.
This year, that's really rough because that's like an extra 25 minutes every day.
Yeah, so it's like, what? Like, I'm not, it's either I sit there on my phone or I go.
Honestly,
Should I get
what
a
you're doing
large?
is probably
I'm
more
gonna get
productive.
extra
Why are you
large.
getting? You don't need gloves.
I know, but I want to.
Okay. Whatever.
They're extra large
I
ones,
always like telling them about my
and the small ones were big on me. So I wonder how this will go.
Who is it you go to see?
Do you know? Oh, well, you know Timmy Graziano, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so his older brother.
Oh, okay.
These are painfully
It's like
big.
gym class.
Yeah.
Oh, little. I have little hands. Oh dear.
It's going to be fun watching you try to open that flip top with those giant gloves on.
Oh. I'm excited now. Oh, that was too
Here's
simple.
what you get excited about.
Okay,
Could be more challenging.
me too. Honestly, I'm disappointed now. One.
Right up there.
Whoa! It fizzes.
In the envelopes right here. There may not be any more Botanicurus.
Oh, did I need that?
Do the other ones and I'll give you the data for Botanicurus.
Can we do it again? What if I was to add drops and then the same thing?
Please don't make up your own experiment. Yes, Adam?
I have a question. Oh, wait, never mind.
Wait, are these the exact same? Like,
Huh?
are these the same?
Which ones?
Oh,
Like here, is this the same thing?
Is it always
Hold
the
on.
same thing?
There are very slight differences.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And you're going to be looking at the actual amino acid sequence you get, because sometimes that's going to be even different from.
I want the chunk.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna
So,
do.
now on the last page of the lab, even after the data table, there's that other table thing.
Ooh.
Okay, so now for each species, take species Y here. This is the first fragment. It has 3 letters on it, right?
Yep.
If you come over here to where it's 3, species Y, color in the box 3. So basically, you're making an electrophoresis cell image.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna stop myself before I actually explode something.
Just put it away. Quit playing. Move on.
I was waiting for it to overflow, but it never did. I'm kind of disappointed. Your face. Put the indicator powder in there.
Then they wonder why teachers occasionally lose their minds.
I think I would.
It's because of kids like me. If I was ever a teacher, I wouldn't make it a day.
I would
Honestly.
never be a teacher.
Yeah, because you'd have to deal with kids like me. I'm like,
I have a feeling she'd blow something up to try to make a first impression.
what?
I have a feeling she'd blow something up because she forgot she turned the gas on.
That's actually something I did the other day. I didn't blow it up, but I left the
It's always
gas
scary.
on when I was making an egg, and I didn't know until it was done. Then my dad realized I could have killed us all.
My dad set off a fire alarm 2 times this week because I'm making chicken wings.
Trying to fry them.
I have fried eggs.
I set off the fire alarm using the grill.
It took an hour and a half to go off.
That's not
Stop
good.
going off. Well, mine started doing that. I took it off the ceiling and took the battery out. of it.
My little brother.
We have like
Sorry.
and we tried to turn them all off by
Okay.
the circuits, and I was like, it's not gonna work. They're hardwired, and it didn't work.
You still should be able to flip a circuit breaker.
There is one on the thing that firemen use, but I don't know where it's located.
There's one that said smoke alarm.
It was not the smoke alarm.
That's how it goes most of the time.
Yeah. What
Alright,
was
so now
it?
do I just-
Now you count how many differences there are in the first one for each one.
Is it the amino acids? or
Amino
the
acids.
mRNA?
Oh. That was
Yeah.
what's
I
what?
have no idea. I was not here yesterday, and that was there when I returned.
Fizzy. Oh, do we do it with all of them?
Nathan Diesel.
Do we do it with all of them?
Huh?
We do it with all of them, or just the
What are you talking about, E?
the fizzy stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I was only doing the one because you told me to only do the one.
No, I said don't do a second. I said quit playing with it.
Okay, so
So you're
this
looking at
one
Botana
fizzes.
Purus is your like when you're comparing everything
Let's
else.
do species Y
That's why
or
the box is
species
green.
X or species Z. All right. Okay, so like actually, like not even as a joke, I'm actually curious what would happen if you sniffed the indicator powder.
It could be fine if you sniffed it. It's just
Inhaled it then.
It just
alright. Well, that
Your
might
nose
not be
was
good.
up.
Alright, I can-
I'm actually curious
I've
though.
never been so thankful for masking in my life. If nothing else, it doesn't keep
I
anyone
will
else safe
found
from
out
things
myself
that keep
already.
her safe from the chemicals.
Her safe from her.
Why?
True.
Why do you
What,
still-
the one time, I forget what it was. It was with the meteors.
Everywhere else,
It's not everywhere else.
It was when we were.
most
Oh,
places.
sorry.
And that's only
Z.
for unvaccinated people.
I need gloves.
Can like businesses not ask? you
Whatever.
If you are or aren't?
Um,
No.
I think they are allowed to ask for proof of
It
vaccination.
fizzes.
I got 2-0.
They can require you to wear shoes, have a shirt on. It's no different.
Oh yeah, it's like a clothing
I
item.
just
So
wonder if it's for young people because like I'm only 16.
species
I
Y.
had my first one yesterday, and I wasn't. My arm isn't even sore. Like honestly,
Yeah.
Second one is either.
Ooh.
The second one didn't hurt me at all.
No,
I
got
just had a
sick
slightly
after.
sore
I
arm.
was so bad I could not move. I didn't have like anything.
I couldn't sleep last
You'll
night.
probably be fine with the second one then.
I couldn't sleep last
No.
night.
Don't listen
Did you get
because
it?
the first
I got
one
my
was fine. The first one was fine, but then the second one.
Fizzes.
Sorry, Sean.
Oh boy. You already got your second.
Species Y
Wow. Oh,
fizzes.
you're 16.
Okay, species X. Sorry, species Y, I rubbed some of you onto my paper.
The last one, okay, test 6.
Wee.
You need one of each of the paper strips here,
Oh.
except for Odiful
Well,
Tanacurus. So you
it
need
doesn't
X, Y, and
fizz.
Z.
No, I'm disappointed. Doesn't
So they're just grabbing these.
You need one strip out of each one.
fizz.
How do you run auto boat comic here? People like steal it?
We just kind of threw some in an envelope. Apparently, we didn't throw the same number of some in each envelope.
So people just stole them?
No, they got used up in my other classes.
Oh wait, do we like?
We're cutting these up.
Oh,
This is not one where I can reuse the same strips.
that's not.
Do we dissect anything like in high school anymore, or is that just middle school?
My mom had to dissect a
If you
cow eye.
take IB Bio, you'll dissect the sheep heart.
That's amazing.
We did
I
a
won't do
rat one year, but I think we're out of rats.
We're out of rat.
We used to have a giant bucket of preserved rats.
Oh,
I remember like the group that I was in. They called
probably
it-
stop now.
Oh, did you take them down or something?
Yeah.
they, like,
Probably
the
stop
group
while
that
I'm
I was
ahead.
in, like, they just, like,
I spilled one by accident.
So what are we doing?
Okay, so you're looking for the sequence CCGG. Everywhere you see CCGG, put a box around it. And you're going to cut in the middle of the box.
Yeah, don't look
Right
over
where the dotted
here.
line is.
Don't mind me. I spilled a little bit. It was an accident.
Right at the beginning of the year, I thought you were like acted like a 4-year-old. Now I'm just thinking even more.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you'd revise the number down.
That's a pretty accurate estimate.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Although that would make me a good first emergency responder because we don't think, we just do. Apparently, people with ADHD are very good with that.
It could also make you very bad.
Yeah. That's
Here's scissors.
actually a ton of people with ADHD. A lot of them are EMTs. So
I believe it.
I would be a great
So
one.
then we cut in the middle of them?
Right, between the C and the G in the CCGG.
And we're also very good conversationalists because we don't stop talking. So we would be able to keep the patient calm
Isn't it
unless they don't
conversation
like
when no one else is talking?
This is why my friends are introverts.
I stopped for 10 minutes ago.
Every single one just doesn't like talking, and I fill in the space.
I need to steal some scissors.
My
There's
friend
two
group,
more pairs on the front table.
my friend group is that of very tall people who just dress in black and like grunt for speaking, and then there's me in the middle. Hi, welcome.
The first thing.
Oh, 5, 9, 11, 12.
Oh, here's the 9/11.
What do we do with the CCGGs?
Okay, so you count up how many bases are in the fragment after you cut it. That's just,
Wait,
okay,
what's the
so
look like this?
CCGG, you're going to cut between the C and the G.
Like this?
Yes.
So then what do I do?
You count how many letters are in each piece.
Do I like
Where do I write that?
You
Like,
color in the box that
do I
corresponds
cut
to
out a
that
box
chart.
around it?
No.
And then
Just up between the C and the G.
So like this one would have 8, right?
If that's how many are on it, yes.
Okay, so then
So
I-
for whatever, it's that species
X.
X, so go to species X and color in the box for 8.
Whoa, my shoe screamed. Did you hear it? I'm sorry. No, not. But should we just grab an envelope?
No.
so
you
then I
take
got
one of
7.
each
So then would I
colored
color
strip.
in 7 too?
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, that was kind of a dumb question.
No, that's okay.
Nothing compared to.
Don't you have a book to go to where kids can find you?
Good question. I only have 3. Are
Yeah.
there only oh.
We're out of Botanicurus.
Oh.
It's endangered. We didn't have enough.
Oh. Okay. Scissors! Sorry, I'm gonna shut up. I'm getting really hyper. The H in ADHD literally stands for hyper.
Oh
So,
yes, we're all well aware of that.
really?
If I came to this year not knowing, I probably would have known by the end.
Probably know by the end of the first week.
Yeah.
So, like, what are we doing to it?
Okay. You're looking for the CCGG sequence.
Okay.
You put a box around the CCGG sequence. Then you cut between the C and the G. Do not cut before the two C's. Do not cut after the two G's. Only cut between the C and the G.
Okay.
So how do we break this down?
Okay, what you're gonna do is when you're
Nailed
done
it.
making the banding pattern. Oh, go back to your other table there, the algebra.
So that was it?
This one?
Yeah. Now for species Y, how many bases are in
Eh.
the first piece?
CCGG.
Okay, so find that species column
This is X.
and then
Okay.
color in the box that corresponds to 8 in that column.
I just like write an X or scribble.
Scribble's fine. And you're gonna do that for each fragment. What we're
Mm.
gonna wind up with is an electrophoresis pattern.
Oh, dear. Okay, we're fine. Whoopsies. I need a new pink strip. I cut without thinking. Don't look at me like that. I know you're not looking at me, but I don't want to see the disappointed look. I grabbed two just in
Oh, we're
case.
both just disappointed.
Okay, Dad, sorry. Yeah, my dad, because you're disappointed in me. No, I'm kidding. Oh, dear.
That'll be a good time to like zone out.
I've been trying to do this.
I could do that,
Try
but
being
then.
legally responsible for someone with ADHD and a pair of scissors.
Yeah. Yeah. Please don't leave me unsupervised. What was it? I have a shirt that says, in my defense, I was left unsupervised, and it's my favorite shirt. My mom got it for me. Oh,
Hopefully
dear.
my new hot water here is going in. Yeah, Sean.
What was the going for the answers for the electrophoresis?
5, 9, 11, 12. Alright, so you have all the ones in for species X,
And Z.
and then do Y as well. That's Botanicurus you're filling.
Call it 108 million. Sorry, I'm thinking of the new Signino and Barnes thing, but one of them's dead, so it's not the same.
Looks right, yep. And then 5, 9, 11, 12 is Botanicurus.
9, 12.
1821, sorry. That's literally what I sound like in math class. Just, that one. That's what I say all the time. My teacher's like, which one? Sorry. I can't stop talking today.
Alright, then 5, 9, 12.
That would be an equally true sentence without the last word.
5, 9, 12.
5, 9, 11, 12.
5, 9.
Okay, I've cut them all up.
Am I
That
done?
sounds horrible.
Now, what you do is in the table,
I've cut them up
you take
peacefully.
the numbers that you got for each column, like the 5, 9, 11, 12, that's what goes in the box.
Can I just write them?
Do I have to write anything on this one for the test 6?
Yes, the numbers from the bands you counted out. So like for Botanicurus, the box would read 5, 9, 11, 12.
3, 5.
Okay, so we have all of them. Whoa. Bless you.
I was trying to figure
No,
out
I'm
what
kidding.
you were counting by, and then I realized you were just reading off the numbers.
I thought he was counting too. Started joining in, and then I realized that's not what he was doing. Remember one time I fell asleep in class? Wow, see, that's ADHD. I just totally went right off topic.
And
Am I doing that?
with this test, yes. Well, you're done with the test. Now you have to answer the questions.
I just answer all of them.
No, you get to pick your favorite.
We're gonna have some time on Monday to finish this up too.
Okay. I don't trust myself with these, but it's okay. Whoa, I almost just chopped off my finger. Like, actually.
You don't have to trim them all pretty. Cut the dang
It
thing in
says
half
to,
and put
right?
Scissors down.
It says you have to cut off all the white space.
Emphasize scissors down.
The white space did not include your fingers.
This is blue space too, so I don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't even have to look over though to know you're disappointed. I can just feel it.
What's the
I almost cut off my finger again.
Between
between the mRNA and the sequences?
well, mRNA is what your body uses to make proteins.
Okay, so it's, I just.
Huh?
They're all nice and handsome now. Hold on. What about this one? Oh, you know it's bad when I'm disappointed in myself.
Never mind. Yeah.
I was waiting for that. Alright.
I'm just
Oh.
supposed to be going here.
No, you're skipping a step. You have to make the RNA first.
Oh.
I mean, it's just the base pair. First with C.
Oh, we have like 2 minutes left.
Okay. Yeah, extended project find out explaining again on Monday.
Meow. 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 I don't know why I'm doing sound effects, but it feels necessary.
Sure.
Meow. I used to do that when I was little. Just make random sound effects for things. Now I'm going back to it, which is probably not a good sign for my mental health. Meow. I don't know why I just meowed. Help me. Wait, I didn't mean to say help me. Wait. Slice. See, it's funny because if I had earbuds in and I was listening to music, I would not be talking this entire time.
day. See you all
Bye.
on Monday. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
Oh boy, I love packing up. Weh. Some of them fell, but it's okay. Never mind, it's not okay.
That's it.
Bye-bye. It's so quiet in here. Never mind. Wow. I did not mean to make that noise. Whoa! Come on. There we go. Do you need help with anything else, or are you all good? Do you need help with anything, or are you all good?
I'm good.
All right. Nice to see you, Mr. Yusman.
You too.
Yep-a-roo. So, yeah. Bye, guys.